So after I made that first proof of the image with just using the two blocks, I realized that I wanted to try a version where I brought in a midtone. So I developed a third plate based on the first two that would bring in a medium value color. So it's not quite covering all the same areas that the black plate is covering, but it allows me to bring in some midtones there to kick back some of this reflected light and draw more attention to the highlights on the figure. So I tried a whole variety of different color backgrounds. I found that the dark background that I had originally designed didn't give me as much contrast as I would like. The figure got lost a little bit against the dark background. So I tried some other variations where I printed with yellow and orange in the background. I inked up this plate twice. So I inked the background plate first with yellow in both the area where the target is as well as the background. And then I came in with a second layer using the roller in a more arbitrary way to create this kind of speckle tone in the background. And I also used like a crumpled piece of paper to blot the red ink before I printed it on top of the yellow to create a little bit more texture back there. And I think I like this version the best. The image reads pretty clearly, although I think I will try it with bringing in a real transparent blue or a gray to push the neck back a little bit. I feel like there's too much light here in the neck. So anyway, this shows you how you can create mono prints. Each one of these images has something in common with the others. So we were using the same blocks to print them, but because we're using a customized color combination for each print, they're treated as one-of-a-kind images, so they couldn't be considered all part of an identical edition. But some people call this a variable edition, or you could just number each one TP, which represents trial proof, which means you're changing the colors, but you really haven't changed a whole lot about the plate itself. So it just gives you one more way that you can create multiples that have some variation in them depending on how you combine the different colors of ink.